Hello, welcome back here. So we have our friends from Shore Buddies. Malta is joining us here this morning. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me this morning. So excited.
Our friends, our Shore Buddies are here.
Yeah, we got them all here.
Oh, I love it. Remember how this sounds, everyone? There it is.
We know that from children's sport in La Jolla.
Well, I know them very well because, yeah, we know the sound obviously very well. But my daughter loves her. She sleeps with this every night.
Aww.
Because it's so soft and sweet. And I mean, it's really, these are awesome. But what's really unique about them, obviously, Malta, is how you make them. So let's talk about that. It starts with this right here.
It all starts with the bottle. We get the bottle shredded down into so-called tiny little flakes.
Can I see this? Hold on.
Yes,
so it
absolutely.
goes from that plastic bottle. This is what happens to plastic when it gets like shredded up. Okay.
We get the bottle shredded,
sharp, yeah.
and then we get them cleaned. We get them clean because it's a children's toy, so you don't want to have like any toxins, any chemicals left behind. And then they get actually turned into so-called pellets or needle. Watch out, something to learn today.
Yes.
Anytime you hear anything being made from recycled plastic, it has been at this needle stage.
Okay.
Now our unique
Wait,
Shore
what do
Buddies.
you mean needle stage?
So that's what they call them. It's kind of like tiny little plastic pellets, plastic needles. And
that's fascinating. So they're like all equal size, it looks like.
They're the equal size, yeah. So this is kind of like really the raw material they can use.
I know it's hard for everyone at home to see, but these are tiny and like perfectly positioned, perfectly sized.
Perfectly sized,
they're all equal,
bite size.
Okay. And then from there, what happens?
From there, our unique Shore Buddies process kicks in, where we melt those needles, spin them around. I always say it looks a little bit like making cotton candy.
Yeah.
And then creating our own fabric, creating our own yarn. So this used to be plastic bottles, and then we're turning them into stuffed animals.
Amazing.
And take 6 plastic bottles to make one Shore Buddy, and we were the first manufacturer actually doing the inside as well as the outside, 100% from recycled plastic.
That way the whole thing is from recycled plastic bottles. How many bottles per doll?
We have 6 bottles for the big ones, and then we also have tiny little keychains.
I love the keychains.
And it's 2 bottles for the keychain.
Okay, so we're showing some video of a turtle, and then you have the keychain version of a turtle too. I love that. So the process to do all of this is fascinating. I'm so glad you've come up with the process and you're able to do something like this, because we know plastic bottles are out there. They've already been created. They're already in this world. So at least to reuse them and put them to good use is something I think very special that you do, Malta.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think it's like plastic is something we invented as society like 100 years ago, right? So, and plastic doesn't really decompose. Like best estimates is like 500 to 1,000 years before it thinks about going anywhere. So meaning every piece of plastic that we developed, that we created is still out there somewhere. So why not turn it into toys and make it something lovable and use it to teach the kids how to avoid plastic in the long run.
Malta, we only have about a minute left, but I do want to ask you, right now you have a campaign going on. Let's talk about that to make sure our viewers at home can figure out ways to support you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a San Diego company, and we want to get the San Diego public involved. So we are raising money right now. We are raising for investment. We want to bring this to the next level. We're already in 10 countries and 500 stores on 3 different continents, but we are hungry, we want more. So we have a WeFunder campaign live where the public can get involved. We'd love to get you involved. Back us. Check that out. We're going to put the link. I hope you guys going to put the link somewhere there. We're going to put the link somewhere here. So get involved, and we double your money in 3 years. So this is kind of like a Shark Tank. Actually, it's a dolphin tank. So we really want to friendly and scale this from San Diego to the world.
I love that. And I'm glad you're going to spread this message as far as it can go, because there's plastic bottles all around the world that we need to somehow put into these sweet dolls. So thank you, Malta, very much for joining us this morning. And you can obviously find Shore Buddies online. I purchased these through Amazon. It was easy to do through your website as well. So we appreciate it.
Best-selling seagull on Amazon.
Yay!